Okay, next is Resolution 16348, the Adopt a Park policy. And Mark, do you just want to brief council on, was there an issue? Was there an issue or? Oh, okay. Could you just brief council on where we are this time versus what was on the agenda last meeting?
As council is aware, the last meeting we had an Adopt a Park agreement on the agenda. We pulled that from the agenda, and we're going through a process. What you have before you is just a policy, which would require that anyone, one, promoting and encouraging volunteerism in sponsoring either public improvements or maintenance of parklands or putting in capital improvements, and it would require any group doing that would have to enter into a partnership agreement with the municipality. And the reason we moved to the policy from the agreement really did not have the flexibility we need, because this Adopt a Park program can be as small as a small pocket park to as large as some open space areas. So we want to tailor the agreement in a way that would encourage people to use the Adopt a Park policy, but tailored to the specifics. So this basically just sets out the policy that we'll go through, and we'll begin putting together the agreements for each group.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Well, first, can we get let's get a motion on the table, and then.
Well, I think we didn't vote on the last one. That was my question, actually. Did we vote on Sandy's?
Oh, no, we didn't vote on Resolution 16347. I was spellbound by the presentation. So is there a motion? Thank you. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Okay, moved by Mr. Miller and seconded by Mr. Simon. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Resolution passes. All right. Now is there a motion to approve 16348, the Adopt a Park policy?
So moved.
Moved by Mr. Liverman and seconded by Mr. Miller. All right. Did you have a comment on that? Okay. Anybody else questions or comments?
I have a comment on this. So last week's package had some of these agreements. Are you going to be bringing the agreements to us to?
Yeah, well.
As they're being signed, or just the samples? Are you going to have, like, this is for a big park, this is for a little park?
They'll be individualized. What I will come back to council with, I'll call it sample agreements.
Okay.
But each agreement will be individualized to the specifics, but I will give you samples of what something would look like for a pocket park versus a larger park, just to give you an idea.
And internally, who's going to be the point person?
Based on the policy, the point person is the open space coordinator, or manager, I think it is.
Any other further questions or comments? All right. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right. The resolution passes. Next